If circumstances had been different, John Krasinski joked that he would have chosen to date this actress over Emily Blunt. John Krasinski is a master at making girls feel, well, appreciated with his words. The actor once made light of the fact that, before marrying Emily Blunt, he was first interested in another woman. He was speculating on a could've would've should've romance involving an actress who is none other than Anne Hathaway. However, the actor is having fun, and his comment seemed like a throwback to his time as a star of The Office because it wasn't meant to be taken too seriously. Since Krasinski has been infatuated with Emily Blunt for more than 10 years, we may all expect for eternal love in the entertainment industry. It makes sense that a partnership as stable as theirs could tolerate a joke such as the one Krasinski told. To add to the overall amusement of the joke, Anne Hathaway even added her 2 cents. The real gem of it all is in the background of Krasinski's remark. Everything began when he and Blunt visited the Graham Norton show in 2018. Now let's get started. For more than 10 years, John Krasinski and Emily Blunt have enjoyed a happy marriage. Whatever you think of Emily Blunt and John Krasinski, they inspire us to think that real love can still exist. Since 2010, the couple has been married, and their union is still going strong. And to top it all off, their how they met tale is among the sweetest ever, by which we mean completely typical, or as Emily Blunt might say, kind of a sad, lame story. They met through a friend on their first night out in Le. In 2008, actor Justin Theroux and Blunt were seated together when Krasinski noticed their common acquaintance and approached her table, as Blunt would later recall on Late Night with Seth Meyers in 2018. It's a cheesy, depressing story. He was in the restaurant, and I was there too. Blunt said to Meyers, I was sitting with a mutual acquaintance. And, oh my god, that's my friend John, exclaims my friend Gray. And that was all. He left our friend Justin Theroux, with whom he was seated, and approached us. All he did was stand there and chuckle. Although Krasinski's version of the how they met story may not have seemed like the cutest celebrity tale, it is much more poignant. When Krasinski first saw Blunt, he wasn't really searching for a relationship, but he did relate the moment he knew he would fall in love with her in an interview with The Ellen Show from 2011. I was quite anxious when I first met Emily. I thought, oh my god, I think I'm going to fall in love with her. I like you, I remarked as I shook her hand, and the rest is history, he said on the program. After less than a year of dating, the couple announced their engagement in August 2009. Although the proposal was deemed casual by Krasinski, the couple later broke down in tears. At the 2009 Emmy Awards, Krasinski admitted to Access Hollywood, I was nervous and everything. She did cry afterwards. We all started crying, including myself, and soon everyone was crying. People started crying because we were crying, even though I don't think they truly understood what was going on. However, it was fantastic. Ultimately, she said yes, which is fantastic. It plays a significant role in everything. In case you were unaware, John Krasinski is Emily Blunt's ultimate ride-or-die husband. In fact, he can't get enough of her on film. The actor acknowledged in 2018 that he was a huge fan of Devil Wears Prada, the film in which Blunt co-starred with Anne Hathaway in her breakthrough role as Emily Charlton. This revelation came while the actor was visiting the Graham Norton show. Krasinski even acknowledged having seen the movie 72 times, attributing the number to the film's frequent airing on cable television. It's one of those things that we older folks used to channel surf years ago. These days, no one does that, Krasinski remarked. It's just one of those movies where you just stop and look whenever you're flipping through the channels. Blunt offered a humorous anecdote about how committed Krasinski was in the movie when she came on Norton's show with her spouse. There's a type of montage scene in which Anne Hathaway appears in a series of amazing clothes. And when I got home one day, John was watching it in the montage portion of it. That's my favorite outfit, he said, according to her. Krasinski remarked, I really wanted to date Hathaway, without missing a beat. Annie was out of my grasp, and I thought, oh. Norton laughed a little uncomfortable at the moment. But it was clear that Krasinski was pulling laughs from the audience and from his wife, who laughed at the same joke as him. In response to John Krasinski's joke about wanting to date her, what did Anne Hathaway have to say? Actress Anne Hathaway had the ideal retort when she learned about John Krasinski's joke about wanting to date her. Hathaway appears to have reacted quickly as she reversed Krasinski's response on Instagram. 2012 saw Hathaway wed producer Adam Shulman, and she was unable to resist joining in on the joke.